Hello everyone, I'm Kako Chrissy. Welcome back to my channel. Let's start with a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Today I show you these two beads. You see the size here. It's a small pieces. It's a side pieces compared with those tones I have to show you before. This belong to the western side of a Longshan culture. Because it's small, it's not so important. The reason I want to show you this is last couple of times we talk about the jade. We say the best way to learn ancient jade is you have to be the practicer. You have to be the swimmer to handle the jade on your own, to have a physically jade in your hands to study. Our knowledge built on this way. By you observe it and look at it, examine it, compare with it. That's how we build our knowledge, not only on the words and on the books. You go to museum, you can see the exhibition hundreds times without hold it in hands to examine it, the detail and the loop and the microscope is very difficult to grab it. So don't look down those small pieces. Why? Because even they're very small in size, it's a side pieces, it's not significant, not important as those bigger pieces, but they carried the same DNA, same genes of that culture, of that region, that time. You can grab a lot of information from them, and without break your bank. This thing is just won't cost much. By build your knowledge on, I think for the started beginner, it's very reliable and easy way to start it. Your jade collection. Okay, let's go over them. First of all, just material. This material, you notice, is almost identical with those pieces, last pieces I have shown you last time, that square short one. By the way, the scholar discovered the shorter the cong it is in the western side, the older it is. And later on, they make a larger one. In the beginning, they make a small. So this piece, the jade material is the same with that one. You see this green piece, and this part has a little bit of stain on it. Not much, because their soil is dry. So even they go through the heat ceremony before was buried, just less water, less invasive, less those outside material try to get into the jade, especially damaged by the heat, by the fire ceremony. So you see here a little bit stain, not that much. There's a piece the same. Did you see the patina on the top? There's a soft, shiny surface. That's their age. you see here, the interesting thing is, you see the inside here? The patina inside, they are the same with the outside. Does it also tell you the age, and they form the same patina at the same time. And also you may notice this shiny things, this must be when they created, they don't mean to polish, but the result is as if they polish this part. Why this like this way? So we need to take a deep look. Let me enlarge it. You see how this patina, the same with this outside? When we take a good look at this piece, you notice part of they go to very deep, part of a shallow, and those small tiny surfaces. That tell us how this hole was created. So you compare this hole, the way they make, they have a different character than the pieces we have studied, such as Longshan Jade or Liangzhu Jade. In the east side of people, they seems master use the wood stick to drill the holes very early on. They make a holes is much neater than this. Because of a neater than this, efficient than this, unless later on they polish very well. I find one from Longshan piece. I show you in the back of my video there. This part will polish like this. But here you see the basic tools different. They use some slab to scrape away the jade surface. Some part they go too deep, and some part they grab it well and carry on, make a flat surface, not a pure flat. You will see many tiny surface on this, and without left those circled line, those rotary tool, like they use wood stamp, wood stick to grow around, left those tool mark. This is a very ancient way to make holes, use this technique. Although they didn't mean to polish inside to get this patina like this, it's not like those tongs I would show you, because that function to host the ancestor soul stay there. So they must polish inside very, very well, much, much better than the outside their surface. This one is a side piece. They don't mean to polish it, but as they strike one strike and by another strike, at the result, they make this like a polish. Because it's a polish well, they get this same surfaces. Did that make sense? This patina on the top is now can be polished like a modern tool, a modern jade. No matter how you polish it, you won't get this soft shine surfaces. This is the age nurtured by thousands of years sleeping under the ground. Modern tool, no matter how you polish it, this patina you won't get it. So we cover the material stem patina, the design. You can see this Western design, they prefer plain, although it's not that big like a square plain, but basically that's the Western side people's taste. They just like a plain. So craftsmanship, we should, we already talked about. It's mainly about, you look at this horse, how it was made, and compare with the pieces we have studied. You will get a lot of characters from the Western Longshan jade. Although this piece is very small, insignificant, but by studying this piece, by collecting the beads, you can build your good knowledge and collection about the ancient jade. I listed a few pieces I can find in the back of my video by to see how this whole was created. You can read backwards what kind of a tool they use. That does show you different region, different culture, different time period. Let's say this they called wide outside, wide inside small. This kind of a hole, they make it from this knowledge culture to the Wednesday part. I'll show you one piece. It's like this. Later on, you will see they make the same shape. But if you look at how the tool marks are left there, here, because they use a much sharper tool, especially when this area has the iron tool, they created those lines. It's just totally different from this. By use stone slab to scrape it out. Okay, I think we got a good amount out of this, guys. I hope this added you some knowledge about started from small pieces, won't cost much, get you feet on the solid ground. So will help you to start it, to learning jade, to build your collection towards the right direction. I hope you enjoy this video, and let's close out for today with a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. I will see you next time.